It was near the end of high school, 2006-ish. Fall in northern Wisconsin, perfect stomping around town weather. One Friday after school, I was over at my on-off high school boyfriend Jay's house playing video games or whatever. Around 7 p.m., we typically would meet up with other whole crew at a local restaurant, but we still had several hours to kill. We were getting bored and it was so lovely out. So Jay suggested we go walk the train tracks on the west side of town. The town has been built up so much since then, but at the same time, there was only a fleet farm and a small burger joint near the tracks, and that was about it. Miles of woods on either side surrounded the tracks as it was perfect weather, and that does not last long in Wisconsin. I agreed, and we jumped in his car and drove across town. We parked his little car to the side of the burger joint. At this point, it's late afternoon, about dusk, sun about to set. We hop out of the car, walk about a block where the train tracks cross the street, hook a right down the tracks through the woods. That area did not get as many trains going through as a different set of tracks in the town, and there was also plenty of space to the left and right of the tracks into the woods. If a train did approach, it seemed safe. We could see maybe a mile in each direction of train was coming to either side, just tail pines. We are walking down, bouncing on the tracks, taking shit, jumping over stuff, whatever, for maybe 5 to 10 minutes. Up ahead of us, we could see a few boxcars off the side of the tracks, but it was normal. As we approached them, we could see there were two boxcars attached to each other, maybe another 10 to 20 feet, then a single boxcar behind them. I got the heebie jabby as we approached the boxcar, but they were both shut. So, as we peeked around on them, climbed up, they were less menacing. Cool, we keep walking. Sun is now down and it's twilight. Quiet, we are both looking down as we walk past the boxcars, balancing and such. We get past them, maybe another length of a boxcar. When I just have the sense to look up, that's when I see it. I stopped short. I swear the hair on my arm stood up, and suddenly I felt like a prey animal that had been spotted. Jay, what's that up there? There's someone on the tracks. He stopped and looked up. What looked like maybe half a mile to a mile down the tracks, standing directly in the middle of them, was the shape of a person, or what I thought was. But for how far away it is, the figure was unnaturally tall, standing stiff and still, arms at the sides, with what looked like the shape of a bowler hat or something. I can still picture it. Now Jay does not around with the ghost stories and alien tales. He is a non-believer, or he saw it too. Uh, we need to go, he said. He grabbed my hand and spined me back to the direction we came from. We were walking briskly, but if you had ever been on the train tracks, you know, it's all small rocks and pebbles, so it's a little rough. About a minute passed. My heart was pounding, and I looked back over my shoulder. This person, who was originally about a mile away, was so much closer. It's like he suddenly jumped half the distance between where the originally was to where we were. But still, the same sickeningly tall, fearless shadow with a head standing still, The side stood in the middle of the tracks.